All right, people of faith, let's take another walk. I want to talk on the subject of music real quick and how music is a portal. Music is a portal to the spirit realm. You ever heard the statement like we enter the gates with praise, or we enter God's presence with praise? Well, you enter His presence by being absent from the body, but of course, it means to be in the presence of the Lord. So when the spirit can be in praise and worship unto God, you are absent from the body, but you are in the presence of God. And I guess we can all safely say that God is not a spirit. I mean, God is a spirit. God is nothing natural. He is not in the form of something of carnal or carnality, something that's sinful or sinful flesh. So he's not the like manner of what we would call a physical stature. He can come in the form of his physical stature for our sake. Why? Because we haven't transformed, we haven't evolved from the natural to the spirit. But with that being said, music, what it does, it paves a way to the spiritual realm. Just like intoxication paves a way into the spiritual realm. Let's say, for example, in the background, you're going to hear some music. I want you to pay attention to the notes, not of the singing, but of the melody. Pay attention to the notes. Pay attention to the rhythm. If you can get past what you can hear and go past that wall, and I want you to hear the sound that has been played, not the instrument, but the sound. Now, you just heard a part of the song, part of the melody that said boom, 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 boom. That is actually, we in some form, we would consider that aggression because it's making a statement. This part of the melody wants to be heard above all else. This is a crucial part of the melody. This part is talking. It's not saying words. Just to let you know, our words are not sound. Our words are made for birthing and construction, not just for communication. We have regressed to the natural form. This is how we actually converse. We actually are telepathic. We're spiritual beings. But anyway, with that being said, there's that part was a boom, 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 boom. Whenever you hear something like that, there's a spirit there that wants to be heard. Like, this is the point of the song that wants to be paid attention to. There is a front runner right there. So if you hear something that's not in, just like if you hear something, a sound like that in a melody that's of kill, steal, and destroy. Kill, steal, and destroy is basically how to destroy something down, how to kill something, and how to tear it apart and so forth. Kill, steal, and destroy, right? How to steal something, how to kill something, and how to something can be destroyed. Okay, that is the average song that's being played, and it's not just in so-called a genre, but it's in all variations of music, other than when it comes to praise and worship. Praise and worship. And let me make that a little bit more clear, because both Kill, Steal, and Destroy is a song of praise and worship as well. But let's make this clear. Let me adjust this. There's two forms of praise and worship. There's praise and worship of darkness, and there's praise and worship of light. There's praise and worship of love. There's praise and worship of fear. They both provide invincibility, right? But when you hear the kill, steal, and destroy, that is praise and worship of darkness. that has opened up a portal to go to the pit where all the forces of that can come inside. Now, in the same matter, vice versa goes toward the kingdom of light. So when you hear that certain part of the song, when it's very aggressive, we could say the artist got into it. The artist was feeling it. What exactly? The artist was actually summoned by a spirit. Like either you're gonna be summoned of a spirit of light, and that light, when they get to that part like that, is that boom, 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 boom. If it's of light, it brings joy. It makes the spirit come alive in peace. But if it's boom, 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 like that in darkness, it actually destroys the soul. When you hear, let's, if I were to go to a particular genre of music, let's say trap music, and if you notice, you hear the bass line, boom, 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 boom. It's very aggressive. It demands to be heard. There's no kindness in that. It's very aggressive, and the objective is to infuse that spirit into the soul. So when a person hear that, now all of a sudden they are up, they are alive in darkness, and now they feel like, well, I don't care. All of a sudden they have the manto, or they have the mindset to say, I don't care, man. Whatever. I don't. Whatever. All of a sudden, they can speak for how they feel, but at that moment of how they feel has no control. It has no peace. It has no joy. It has no righteousness. So therefore, it's not going to be calm. It's going to be hostile. So therefore, that soul is a ticking time bomb. That's why that soul can go kill. Now, a person could say, "What about rock and roll? Rock and roll is it the same variation or the same impact or inspiration that hip hop is from?" They both could have came from a conscious of evolution, or a conscious of light, and then it regressed as an offer came in. We would call this sex, drugs, and money. Once sex, drugs, and money comes in, the immorality or the pureness of it dies, right? So going back to that particular part, boom, 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 boom. That's something that we hear quite often. That kind of a bass line, but hearing that song we were just playing in the background, boom, 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 boom. That is saying like it's a declaration that a spirit from heaven or an angel from heaven is going to be dispersed in that particular area where that song is being played. It's sounding a trumpet. Boom, 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 boom. Even though that instrument that's being played is a bass drum or it's an organ, but it's a sound of a trumpet. Boom, 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 boom. Do you hear the piece pass what's up front? What's up front is, the sound. But if you get past the sound, get past that wall, you can hear the piece of it, and that sound of that trumpet is there to initiate a spirit from heaven, a presence from heaven, to come in that atmosphere to calm all the atmosphere that's there. So if that atmosphere was hearing boom, 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 do you hear that the anger? Do you hear the excuse me? Do you hear the complaint? Do you hear the cares, the concerns, the worries, the fears? You could hear it in that. So if you play boom, 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 it calm that whole atmosphere. Otherwise, the spirit of boom, 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 boom has legal right to be in that area. And if you notice where that is being played, you will see death all around that area. What I mean by death, you will see people as the walking dead. Let me say this: an unclean temple is a temple that is dead. An unclean temple is a temple that welcomes unclean things. An unclean temple is a temple that holds unclean things. That's from cares, That's from worries. That's from fears. That's from condemnation. That's from shame. That's from hurt. That's from unforgiveness. That's from retaliation. That's whatever that you can name it that would honestly grant or that would steal from them joy, righteousness, and peace. That's why it's kill, steal, and destroy. With that being said, my people of faith, you are the blessed. Let's be the blessing. Let's keep walking.